tell them how this has affected you throughout your whole life, the rest of your life? That experience, has that affected you?
Oh yeah, it affected me. I mean, where you couldn't think right and everything. It was, the VA worked with me for a long, long time.
But I mean, like, you eventually met Mom, fell in love, got married, had 4 children, you worked,
Mm-hmm.
and then
I worked.
some things started to happen.
I worked
later.
in the hospital up here at Washington. I was. They had me. I had my license for it. I did inhalation therapist, and then I took care of all of the oxygen, and I did autopsies when they passed away if the doctor wants it done. And then I went to people's homes, and at that time they kept them at home. A lot of them didn't come to the hospital, and I'd start IVs or draw their blood. The doctors would call me and ask me to do that, and put Foley catheters in. And I worked in surgery quite a bit with the doctors, or I'd hand them the instruments, and then the inhalation therapist that I was, I had a machine. If a anesthetist sometimes couldn't get a patient back out of the, when they put them to sleep, I'd take mine in there and work on them. Sometimes I saved them, a lot of times I couldn't.
And
They
how
were
long
gone.
did you, eventually, you had to stop working?
I stopped working. Well, I had a breakdown at the hospital, and that was my last to work in one. But I worked there quite a few years, and I'd go to work sometime at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it'd be late, and I got home in the evening.
But I think the effects of being a prisoner, what you went through many years later, affected you.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
you
yeah.
had to retire at a very young age.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I was in 4th grade. So, this affects you many years later and it affects your whole life.
Oh, yeah, it did. Yeah. I don't know, after I had the breakdown at the hospital, I retired from the hospital then. And we took up camping. Yeah.
Are you glad that you got to have that chance to serve, though, in
Oh, yeah.
World War II?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's experience that you'll never forget, you know.